Okay. Hi, y'all. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are so excited and thrilled that are here. We see so many of you guys are already on. My name is Lisa Chokmakjian Reimer. I'm a senior sales director with Mary Kay Cosmetics, and I am so privileged to get to drive the 2022 Pink Pearl XT5 Cadillac. and yes, we are. Can you see all of us? We are all super excited that y'all are here. There's all just all muted right now, but you're going to get to hear from each one of us. And as you pop on, make sure you drop your name and tell us your consultant's name in the chat, your name and your consultant's name in the chat. And this is how we're going to know that you're here. Okay. So that's super, super important. Super important. Exclamation point, exclamation point. Okay. We are also anxious to give away either a super adorable bog bag or cash, your choice, and some gas cards. Who could use some of those right now? Like, I wish I could win that tonight, but I can't. We're also going to be sharing some makeup tips that we all wish that we could have known sooner, that we would have known sooner. And as I said, I'm privileged to be sharing the screen here tonight with Senior Sales Cadillac Sales Director Shelly Ayler, Cadillac Sales Director Lizzie Gregory, and Sales Director Irene Salazar. I got it right. I messed up her name earlier. Okay, y'all say hi. Okay. They're going to go off screen for just a few minutes. So y'all say bye. And y'all don't forget, it's important now that you've put your consultant's name in the comments that you can continue to comment throughout, because the more you comment, the more chances you are going to have to be in the drawings, okay, for the gas giveaway cards. Okay. And stay on till the very end, because that's going to be when you hear about the biggest drawing, the biggest giveaway that I talked about, the bog bag, bog bag. That's a tongue twister. Bog bag or the cash, your choice. Okay. What do I wish that I had known about foundation primer, setting spray, and foundation? Let's look at them individually and then collectively. Okay, I'm going to introduce you to the Mary Kay Foundation Primer. When this product first came out, I thought, oh no, not something extra to add to my routine. And I'm being completely honest with you. But y'all, a good foundation primer is the key to giving your makeup a flawless base, and your foundation stays put for a very long time. I didn't know that, well, this one actually that the silicone in it, ours actually has silicone in it, not all of them do, helps cover and fill in the areas where you have larger pores. How many of us have larger pores? And it helps create an even, smooth canvas before you even apply that foundation, and it preps it, and it gives your face that flawless airbrushed look. Ours not only does this, but it provides a broad spectrum SPF 15 sun protection, as well as reduces the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. Okay, let's talk about a makeup finishing spray. I wish I would have known how makeup finishing spray works. There are so many different kinds to choose from. It can be kind of mind-boggling at times. Some contain polymers that, when misted, fuse your makeup, while others are more hydrating. Okay. But some, like ours, because we contracted with Skindavia, I'm going to tell you about Skindavia if you don't already know. Y'all, Skindavia is the #1 finishing spray used by makeup artists all over the world. Google it, okay? The #1. But this, I didn't know. Their sprays run $29 and ours is $20. Yeah. Like, aren't you wishing that you would have known that before? So those that are like Skindavia's and ours have have up to 16 hours of protection in them, so that your makeup doesn't melt off once summer arrives. So these are things that I wish I would have known about setting sprays. Okay, then foundation. Let me tell you, less is definitely more when it comes to combining several layers in painting a face. So, pea-sized amount of a primer and a foundation, only 2 or 3 squirts or pumps will do you, especially if your skin is in really good shape, is all that you're going to really need. Is Yeah. So since less is more, I just love. I'm going to put the primer down. I just love our CC cream. It stands for. Excuse me. It's my choice. Excuse me. Correction complexion corrector, excuse me, correction complector. And I love the CC cream. It's my choice because it's a daily wear foundation. And I follow it by a translucent powder, or you can follow it with our silky setting powder. Especially if you want a super matte look. Okay, it depends what kind of skin you have. But I choose this for several reasons, the CC cream as my go-to foundation for less is more, because it has 8 benefits in its formula and it provides a no makeup look. Or I can use it as a tinted base under one of our fuller foundations when a customized coverage is desired. So this last thing I did not know that I could use that like that. So you guys, you can customize your foundation coverage the way you want it. So you really just need less is best. Okay. I wish I had known how to layer them. The foundation primer with SPF is 20. The CC, whoops, this is the 20. The CC cream is 22, and the makeup finishing spray is 20. So for this adorable bundle right here, it is 62. Okay. Switching gears for just a second. I loved Mary Kay products, and I bought so much that I bought them for myself for 8 years before deciding to quote unquote go for it. I was a personal use consultant, which means I bought for myself at 50% off. And it was so secretive. I was an FBI undercover. Nobody knew that I sold it because I just sold to myself. I bought for myself and got that nice little personal discount. And the reason that I did that for 8 years was because I thought some things. I had some they were misconceptions. And I thought a lot of things. And one of them was that I thought you had to fit a certain mold, and that a Mary Kay person per se was someone that was a salesperson, or a certain personality type, in which that personality type, I thought you had to be pushy, aggressive, and then you would have people not like you and then run from you, and then you would have no friends. And I wish I had known 8 years earlier that that definitely was not the case. That held me back. And because here's the thing, you can be you. God didn't make no junk. Remember that. And, it takes every personality type, because as I turn it over in just a second, you're going to see that none of us are alike. Every single person is different, and all of us are unique. You are unique, and that's how God made you. So there's that. And I did not know that. And did you know that Mary Kay, the company, is a company that gives back and has a huge heart? The Mary Kay Charitable Ash Foundation has donated over $57 million to shelters all over the United States that help end domestic violence against women, and $23 million to grants that help to find cures for cancers affecting women. Fact: 1 in 3 women have experienced rape, physical abuse, or stalking by an intimate partner in the United States in their lifetime. And 1 in 3 women, reported by the National Institute of Cancer, will experience or be diagnosed with cancer in their lifetime. This I also wish that I had known about Mary Kay, and I did not. Okay. Um, we are doing a drawing for a gas card right after we hear from my friend Irene next. Turning it over to you.
Hello. Hi, ladies. I'm so excited. So I'm excited because I'm going to talk about the lips because we need to prep our lips before we put on our lipstick. And we have this amazing product, which is called our satin lips. It's a satin lip set. And so I'm going to actually demo. So I'm going to do the demoing here. So I'm going to actually take off what I have right now. And I am going to apply the Shea Sugar Scrub. And what this does is going to remove all of the dead skin on your lips, because you want to be able, what happens is our lips get really dry and really chapped, and you want to be able to remove it, and this is going to help it. It's a Shea Sugar Scrub, so it's going to remove that. It's going to take off all of that dead skin, and it's going to even plump up your lips a little bit because you're removing all of that dead skin. And then you leave it on. I usually leave it on for like a minute. And then I'm going to put the lip balm, and this is going to moisturize my lips. So this is just prepping my lips before putting on my lipstick. And now we have nice, soft, kissable lips with our satin lips. So I'm going to actually share something that I didn't know, because as you get older, well, I have smaller lips on the top, as you can see. And I'm going to give you a tip, and I wish I knew this before, and I'm so glad that I know now, about how to outline your lips to give yourself, your lips more fuller lips, okay? So I'm going to use our medium nude lip liner. So we have, I believe, 8 shades in our lip liner. And what I like about our lip liner, it is waterproof, and it has a little sharpener at the end here too. Okay, and so this one is one of my favorites. It's our medium nude. So what I usually do, I'm gonna actually close my lips like this. And I'm gonna see how I kind of made it a little bit bigger. I kind of need a mirror for this, but so it just kind of plumps up your lips a little bit. And then of course I'm going to add, this is a matte lipstick that we have. It is a limited lipstick, and it has a little heart here. So I'm gonna add, and it's a matte, I'm gonna add that to my lips. And then if you want it to look a little bit and make it a little ombre color, I usually use a light. This is our soft nude lip gloss. So I kind of put that right in the middle to kind of even plump it up a little bit more. Of course, I think my lips would probably be a little bit more plumper on top. This is, I can't really see because I don't have my mirror here in front of me. But if you close your lips like this, it will actually give your lips more of a fuller illusion, and your lips look more plump. So you don't have to get Botox. So I'm going to kind of give you a price bundle on our lip set here. So our satin lips here is $22. Our lip liner is $12, and lipsticks are 18, 16 to 18, and then our lip glosses are 16. So let me just share a little bit about our lip glosses. We do have 14 shades in our lip glosses, and they are pigmented. So if you see a color, they're going to come out exactly. That's the color that they're going to come out. So they're going to look just the way it looks on the outside, and it's not a sticky formula at all. What I love about that, it's not sticky at all. So my bundle here is going to be $68 for the satin lips, your choice of lip liner, your lipstick, and a lip gloss. So these are things that I wish I would have known before. Now I'm glad I do, that I can have more of a plump lip using the lip liner. you don't need to know a lot of people. Um, Before, when I first started Mary Kay 19 years ago, my aunt, she sold Mary Kay. So she already sold to my family. She had already sold. So it actually put me in a place to be able to find referrals from my kids' friends. So I was able to get referrals from them. And now here I am, 19 years later. I've built so many friendships. So you don't need to know a lot of people to be in Mary Kay, to be part of Mary Kay. But you will, being part of Mary Kay, you will find friendships. You will find friends. You will find longtime friends. Some of my customers. So what I love too about this business, that it's gone virtual, is I have customers that have moved because of the military. So they still order for me. So I have a customer, actually, she's probably on here today, right now. She moved because she's in the military, and she still orders for me till this day. And because you can sell to anybody, there's no territories. You can sell to anybody in the United States. So when I have to mail her product, I just mail it to New York. So that is what I love, is that you don't need to know a lot of people, but you'll eventually meet women, because of the referrals that you will get. So if you have three girlfriends that you may know, they know three people that you didn't know. So that's the first thing that I wanted to share. And it's actually helped me. So being in Mary Kay has helped me to become the woman that God's made me to be. And because this is a God first, family second, career-based company, it's helped me so much, because you have so many positive women around you. And I was very timid, very shy before Mary Kay. And I think a lot of women, they were, but it puts you out of your comfort zone. And I would never have thought I would be doing some of the things that I have done in Mary Kay. But because being part of the business and being around positive women that also have goals, and they encourage you and help you. So that has helped me to become the woman that God has made me to become because of this business. So I think that we are going to announce our first winner here. And I believe our winner is, so she would do a drum roll here, Sheila Chatham. I can't really see. I need my glasses. I hope I said that right. Sheila, yes, congratulations. So we're going to go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and announce. So, and I believe it's Shelly. She is.
Awesome, Irene. Okay, awesome job, Irene and Lisa. Oh my gosh, have those tips not been super fabulous? Well, one of the things that I so wish I would have known so much earlier in my Mary Kay business. So I'm Shelly, and I've been building my Mary Kay business. We're just going to say a little over 20 plus years. We're not going to have to be exact or anything about that. But there's lots of things that sometimes, you look back and you're like, oh my gosh, I so wish I would have, or maybe you might've heard something, but you didn't let it soak in, but things that I wish I would have known sooner. But, one of the things is building a really awesome, amazing business, whether it's a full-time business in Mary Kay or it's a consistent, steady income business, whatever level you choose, it doesn't take a lot of time. I think sometimes we think that to do something and get huge results, it takes huge time. Like, I don't know, I might have had that thought. Maybe none of you guys did or do. But, sometimes we think, to get massive, big results, to drive a pink Cadillac, that's going to take massive amounts of time. And it's really, really cool because it doesn't. It really doesn't take lots of time. So Mary Kay, I truly believe, fits in everybody's schedule. It can fit in, it can look so different, just on whoever, we're all so different, and it can just fit into little different creases into our life, you guys. What we love, guess what? We as women, when we love things, we share things, don't we? And so it just becomes a part of what we do. And so I truly believe it can fit into all schedules. When you love what you use, you'll want to share it with everybody that you're around. I have actually worked Mary Kay. So when I started 20 plus years ago, I was a newlywed. We were newly married. It was our first year, and I was about to say first year in business, but no, it was our first year of marriage. But we didn't have any kids at the time. So I've done Mary Kay with no kids, pregnant with toddlers, and now working my Mary Kay business with young adults. And so, one of the things that how I like to describe it is that when you do work your Mary Kay business, you can actually put your family's things on the calendar first, and then plan your Mary Kay around it. And so I know when I was a school teacher before, like that work schedule would have to go on the calendar, and then I could look for bits and pieces to do family time and things like that. But you can prioritize. And one of the things I do love is that we do teach and share how to time manage and all that wonderful things so that you can fit everything into your life that you choose to. So I really wish I had not made up this big thing that it takes tons of time to do an awesome, amazing, huge business in Mary Kay, because it does. It just sometimes takes a little time management and some prioritizing, but that's a learned skill. Anybody can learn that. One of the other things I wish I had known, I did, it's kind of funny. I started my Mary Kay business as I was falling in love with the products. Like I love the fact that Lisa Reimer used the products for 8 years before she ever became a consultant. Well, I was learning the products and becoming a consultant at the same time. I was a little apprehensive, and I did have this thought that, oh my gosh, I'm going to have to be like this makeup person. I'm going to have to know all these tips and trends. And that was one of the things I wish I had known from the beginning, you guys, is that you don't have to be a makeup guru to be great at something like Mary Kay. In fact, I actually had just had this conversation with a friend this past week. I was like, I do have girlfriends in Mary Kay that are makeup gurus. They are fabulous at putting makeup, just like Irene was doing fabulous things with her lips. I can do them. I've learned to do them, but I like to consider myself more of a skincare guru. So you can choose and you can find your place. And that's one of the most beautiful things is there's no cookie cutter Mary Kay beauty consultant. You can be you, and you can be the guru of whatever products that you have fallen in love with. Of your Mary Kay products that you've fallen in love with. So you don't have to be a makeup guru. So yay, you can actually learn those, and then you can choose what you want to be best at. Okay, so those are just a few things off the top here of what I wish I might have known a little sooner with my Mary Kay business. Now, as far as a makeup tip, because we've had some awesome makeup tips so far, and that finishing spray, holy cow. If you live in Texas, you need some finishing spray right now. And it's so hot here, to melt proof your makeup. And then of course, those amazing lip tips from Irene were awesome. Well, I have one tip, you guys, that, so if y'all could have seen me 20 plus years ago, you would have been like, she is the least likely candidate to ever be a Mary Kay beauty consultant. In fact, sometimes I look back at past pictures and I wish I could go back and, just be able to redo, but it's all good. So one of the things is, how many of you guys suffer with maybe the dark under eye circles due to allergies? I know allergies are off the charts right now. In fact, at the bottom of my computer screen, it's alert, how bad the air is right now, and the pollution and all of this stuff. Just the air quality is really low, but the allergies are just off the charts right now. Or maybe you're somebody that stays up super late and you don't get as much sleep as you could use. But we have those dark under eye circles. And so one of the things that I wish I had learned sooner is that, did you know that you really don't want to put foundation underneath your eyes? You really don't. Foundation does not belong underneath your eyes. Foundation was actually meant to either luminize your skin or give yourself that matte finish. It has nothing to do with under the under eyes. Now, the next mistake I used to do is I would take ivory or light ivory and put it around the eyes, pat it in to try to counteract those dark under eye circles. And so do you realize that if you put concealer underneath your eyes, you are highlighting those dark under eye circles? So do you guys know what the answer is? What do you really want to put underneath your eyes? Okay, so I have some amazing products here, but let's talk about under the eyes first. This is your under eye corrector. This can go under any skin color, any skin tone, to correct the under eye purple and blue colors. And so it has a peach undertone, not concealer. This is under eye corrector. So under eye corrector underneath the eyes, and it counteracts, because it has a peach undertone, that blue and purple. And you'll find that you'll use less and it actually works more. It's gonna look way more natural. So we've got our under eye corrector. Now your concealers can be used for anywhere else to give you like highlights or anything you might wanna conceal or cover up. But under the eyes, you're gonna stick to your under eye corrector, okay? On top of your eyes, to help your eyeshadow be brighter, more pigmented, and to stay, this is another staying tip, especially here with the hot summer, is your eye primer. So an eye primer is almost like a foundation primer, but it just takes a little tad on your finger and pat on the eyelid before any eyeshadow. So eye primer for the lid, under eye corrector for the underneath the eyes. And then instead of using your fingers, if you want to just keep your fingers off your face, you guys, our color brush is amazing. So this actually works wonders. You can dump a little bit of your corrector on your hand, pat it. And the color brush, if you can see that at the very end, you guys, it's got a little pointy tip, and that can help pat that under eye corrector just where it's needed and no extra places. Okay. So you guys, everybody needs all of our products, but our under eye corrector retails for $16. Our eye primer is $12. And then of course your brush to apply it with is $12. So my little eye bundle here to keep those dark blue and purple things underneath your eyes away is $40 retail. Okay. So there's an awesome eye bundle that you guys can add to your wish list. All right, well, I think we have another gas card winner. Are you guys loving that? Okay, so I'm looking. Okay, our next gas card winner goes to Jennifer Crane. Congratulations to Jennifer. Woohoo! All right, you guys, one more. Here we go. Hi, Lizzie.
Hi. Did y'all see mine and Shelly's matching rings? How fun is that? They were gifts from Mary Kay, and we are matching tonight. So fun. Okay, well, you guys, please comment and tell us what has been your favorite tip so far, or something like totally new that you learned that you did not know before. We want to know. Okay, well, you guys, I get to share with you 2 makeup tips that I wish I knew sooner, and I'm a little embarrassed to admit that both of these, you guys, I learned these like 3 weeks ago. Okay, so these are very new tips for me, but they have changed my makeup game, and I'm excited to share them with you guys. So the very first tip that I have for you is to use a blending sponge with your setting powder, okay, to blur your pores. So I have our Silky setting powder here, and Lisa actually mentioned this in hers. She talked about using a translucent powder or a Silky setting powder. So I'm going to be using our Silky setting powder in light to medium ivory, which is one of the lighter shades that we have. And I am a pretty pasty girl, so I need the light shade. Okay, so you guys can see I just put a little bit in the lid. I tapped my wet blending sponge. Okay, you want to go ahead and make sure that you get your blending sponge wet. So run it under the faucet and squeeze it out. The magic number is 13 times. Okay, that was Mary Kay's favorite number, and it's how many times I squeeze my blending sponge under the water before I use it. Okay, so then you've got your wet sponge, you dip it in your powder, and you are going to blot this in anywhere where you want to add your setting powder. Now, I don't know how well you guys can see this, but when you use the sponge to tap in your blending powder, it totally blurs the skin. Like, do you guys see the difference where I just tapped this versus over on this side? It blurs the skin and blurs the pores. So it's like photoshopping your skin without Photoshop or a filter. You can do it with your powder. Isn't this amazing? So our Silky setting powder actually has like a kind of a photo finish to it, that blurring effect to it already. And then when you add in the sponge, to apply the powder, it's just like the perfect combination and it gives you a poreless finish. So you have to try your silky setting powder with a blending sponge. Okay. Now, the next tip that I have for you guys is to apply your blush on the outer corners of your eyes. So I know for a long time, this was the trick that I always learned, which was to take 2 fingers and then apply your blush past those 2 fingers, right? And that's a great tip. But what I've learned recently is when you put your blush on the outer corners of your eyes, it helps to make the inner corner of your eye brighter. So you guys just learned from Shelly that we're not going to put foundation under our eyes, right? We are going to use concealer there. But now we're going to take some blush and we're going to put our blush right in this outer corner of our eyes to kind of brighten up the outer corner, but also make the inner corner look brighter because this is creating a contrast, right? Because now you have the contrast from the blush to your inner concealer, which is going to brighten the eye. So this gives you an appearance of a brighter inner corner to your eye. It wakes your face up, adds some color. And those are my 2 tips for you guys. So I am using our gel cream blush. This is actually a new product that launched with all of our summer products. There's several different colors, so you guys can pick the one that's best for you. I am using Blushing Pink, but I also love Dewy Peach. I think these 2 colors will look great on all skin tones, okay? And definitely, here's the other one that's really, really pretty on all skin tones. Actually, all of them are. Let's just be real. But Simply Rosy, this one's a little brighter pink. And then we have Berry Happy, which is kind of a purple blush, which is very trendy right now. So lots of great colors. My favorite thing about these blushes is that they have hyaluronic acid in them. So they're going to plump and moisturize your skin while you're using them. So use your sponge to apply your setting powder and your cream blush and use the blush on the outer corners of your eyes. Okay. Well, I'm going to put my glasses on now that I have finished with the makeup so I can see y'all's comments. Isn't that nice? Wouldn't you like me to be able to see them? Okay. Well, my bundle for you guys tonight is going to be the Silky Setting Powder, a cream blush, your choice of color. Your beauty consultant can also help you pick the best one for you. And then your blending sponge. Okay. So these 3 right here are $50. And then we do have a special deal for y'all tonight. Okay, so you guys get to save when you bundle. So you can pick any of the bundles that we've shared tonight. If you pick 2 bundles, you save 10%. If you pick 3 bundles, you save 15%. And if you decide to get all 4 bundles, you want to take all 8 makeup tips that we shared tonight and you want to start implementing those, okay? Then you can get all 4 bundles for all 8 tips, okay? You can get them all at 25% off tonight. So we've got a very special deal for you guys. So hang on till the end so you can figure out how to take advantage of those, okay? Okay, well, I'm going to wrap it up by sharing 2 things that I wish I knew sooner about Mary Kay. So the first thing that I want to share is that I wish I knew that Mary Kay was not like some other direct sales or network marketing opportunities that I had heard about. So I don't know about y'all, but I was kind of snobby about network marketing, direct sales, social selling, like the whole industry as a whole. I was kind of snobby about it. Okay. So y'all can comment. Maybe you have been like that before, but I was uninformed. And maybe you guys have an opinion or a thought on the industry, but I just want you to know that there is no better company than Mary Kay, where you can plug yourself in, get the training, the products, the mentorship, the customer service, the website, the culture, the community. Y'all, you cannot replicate this. I have never seen a business ever that has our culture and our community. And I love sharing this business because this business, the community, the culture, it really has changed my life forever. And I want everyone to have a part of it. I just really want everybody to have a piece of this. Y'all, Mary Kay is truly different. And maybe you've done direct sales in the past, or maybe you're wondering, like, there's so many, why would I pick Mary Kay? But all I can tell you is that Mary Kay is truly different So if you're like me and you're concerned about what other people might think when you start your own business or a side hustle, right? Stop asking other people to believe in your dream. You guys, you just need to believe in your dream. You don't need to ask other people, right? They're not paying your bills. They're not providing for your family. So they don't get a say, right? You guys, you have the most amazing support system in Mary Kay. It's unlike anything I've ever seen elsewhere. We have systems for everything. I'm a very step-by-step girl. Are any of y'all like that? Comment and tell me if you are. You like step-by-step, like you want a checklist. That is me, okay? Like I even write things on a checklist so I can check them off the checklist, okay? I love a system and a checklist. And so what that means about us having systems in Mary Kay is it means that what we do is super duplicatable. So I can show you step-by-step how I run a successful business so you can do it too. We have no monthly quotas, so that means you have lots of options in how you work your business. Mary Kay's been around since 1963. Y'all, that's a long time. We're a completely debt-free, family-owned company. And as more brick and mortar stores have been going out of business, more and more people are shopping online. I really believe that Mary Kay is in the right place at the right time. Okay, so the second thing that I wish I knew sooner is that it doesn't take a lot of money to start a Mary Kay business. So my dad, there's several of you on here that actually know my dad. I love him. I'm so proud of him, but he is an entrepreneur and he has like 8 companies, okay? So I have seen firsthand just how costly it can be to start a business. Like hundreds of thousands of dollars, millions of dollars to run and fund successful companies. But you guys, it is $30 to start a Mary Kay business. $30. Okay, y'all, that is what most people spend at Starbucks in a week, right? Probably less than a week. And y'all, we make 50% on what we sell. So if you sell $100, you keep 50. You sell a mascara, you can buy a meal at Chick-fil-A or put like a gallon of gas in your car, okay? So we make 50% of everything we sell. Drop in the chat if you already knew that. You may have already known that, but just in case you didn't. So 90% of women in Mary Kay use their Mary Kay as a side hustle for supplemental residual income. So maybe an extra $100, $200, $600, $1,000 would make a difference for you and your family. I read in Forbes recently that it will cost $400 a month more to live the same way you did last year, this year. So where is that $400 coming from? Do you have a plan for that extra $400? You guys, you can get started with Mary Kay for $30 and you can have a mobile business that you can work from your phone, right? That you can work online, you can work it in person, you can work as little or as much as you want. You can fit it into your life. So I would just encourage you to give it a try. Y'all, there's no penalties, no obligations. If it's not your jam, that's okay. We just want what's best for you, and we're here to help you get what you want from your Mary Kay. So as we wrap it up here, y'all, there are 3 types of beauty consultants. So I want you to just comment and let us know where you would fall, okay? So the first one is personal use, like Sleeping Beauty savvy shopper, okay? So this is kind of what Lisa was talking about earlier. It's kind of like a Sam's Club or a Costco, maybe Costco. Costco's a little higher end. Mary Kay's high end, right? So Costco membership, right? You order your own products for 50% off. I did that for 4 years, okay? So I just bought my products, my mom's, my sister's, and we just ordered every few months when we needed products, okay? So who is already paying full price for their skincare and makeup? Comment if you paid full price, right? Okay, would you like to get 50% off? Maybe that's you. You would be a Sleeping Beauty, a savvy shopper. Okay. Number 2, our second type of consultant is a hobby level consultant. So when I decided that I wanted more, like I wanted a little extra money for my Mary Kay business, I became a hobby level consultant. So you can sign up for $30 or $130. It's up to you. You can work your Mary Kay business in the pockets of time that you have. You know, it's your own business. You have weekly Zooms for community and training if you want it. And you can maybe make a couple extra $100 a month with a little extra time in your schedule. Just work your Mary Kay business when it works for you. Okay. Or our third type of consultant, who is our career level consultant. Okay. So this is somebody who maybe wants to supplement full-time income, earn a car. You want like to be in a leadership position in Mary Kay. You wanted everything. So at some point, I was a hobby level consultant. And at some point, there was a switch that happened in me where I was like, you know what? I think I want to do this full time. Like I like Mary Kay more than my other job. I want to do this full time. And so I became a career level beauty consultant. I do this full time now. So now I can work now my Mary Kay business. So when I'm not able to, you know, my Mary Kay business will work for me. Life never slows down. Right. So if you're thinking, you know, maybe that's something that I'm interested in, but life is a little busy right now. We all know things never slow down, right? You probably spent $30 on a dress you wore once. So spend $30, start your business and give it a shot. Y'all, there is a place for you here, whether you're retired, you're a new mom, you have a 9-to-5, you're a stay-at-home mom. If you're looking for something for you, there is a place for you here. So comment and tell us if you're a Sleeping Beauty, savvy shopper kind of girl, if you're a hobby level kind of girl, or maybe a career level kind of girl. Okay. We would love to have you as part of our movement. So last thing before we call it a night. Okay. So as soon as we hop off here, your consultant is going to text you over the final entry form. Okay. So you're going to fill out that form. It's pretty short. Okay. And you are going to go into the bog bag drawing. Okay. Now, if you're the winner, we're going to text you, let you know that you're the winner, and you will have the option of choosing the bog bag or cash. Okay. Now, I personally love the bog bag, but I know that some people think it just looks like a giant crock. Now, it is very trendy. Okay, but if you're like on the giant crock train and cash would be more helpful to you, we can send you that instead if you're the winner. Okay, so you guys are going to have 20 minutes to submit this form as soon as we hop off. So we're going to hop off here in a second, send you the form. You'll have 20 minutes to fill it out. And in 20 minutes, we're going to take all of the names, put them into a wheel, and we're going to spin for a winner. Okay, but you have to fill out the form to go into the final drawing, because that's where we will be doing the final drawing from. Okay. Now, last thing you need to know, you're going to get one entry just for filling it out. Okay. You're going to get an additional entry if you purchase anything tonight, any of the bundles. You're going to get an additional entry if you host an online or an in-person beauty bar. Okay. And then you're going to get 3 additional entries. 3 is my favorite number. That's why it's 3. Okay. 3 additional entries if you decide to get started for $30 tonight. Okay. So that's how our drawing is going to work. I hope you guys are ready. We are going to end it here in just a second. Send you the form. Got to fill it out. Make sure you get your entries, and then we will do our last drawing. Thank you guys so much for joining us tonight. We hope you have an amazing evening and hope to see you on our next event, whenever that is. Okay. Bye, everybody.